Well, it is the Horseshoe Collective Postgame Show brought to you by St. Luke's Health Plan. 62-58 dogfight here on the floor of the X. Broncos get the win, 3 straight wins, and we have a full set today. He's not going to say it. I'll say it. The legend Max Rice, assistant coach Mike Burns. A win for the Broncos. Let's start off with you, Coach. Maybe closer than what people thought, but what did you see from the bench, and explain this one tonight?
Well, I mean, it was just a gritty performance by our guys.
Yep.
You know, I think defensively, that's kind of what won us the game. I mean, we had a lot of open looks from the perimeter. Their plan was to baseline double our post players and stay in when the ball went to the middle of the floor, and then they were going to dare us to shoot some threes. And if we knocked them down, you know, the result's probably a little bit larger. But kudos to them because they had a plan, they stuck with it, and then they executed it, and they played very, very hard. And so it's one thing to give us some shots by design. It's another to rebound in the fashion that they did. And so our defense it held up all night long, and I was proud of the guys because we're getting better on that end of the floor, and that's probably the area where we needed the most improvement.
Max, take me through a game like this when you're out there on the floor, when it is a dogfight. It really felt like that 12-minute mark. Montana State got the lead, and then it was close for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I don't really enjoy being a fan just because like you can't really do much. But these are the type of games that Boise State wins, and the type of games Bernie loves to coach in. You know, low scoring, defensive battles, grimy games. Very, very nervous at the end of that one, but it's a great win for Boise.
Yeah, 12 would have had about 40 tonight with the looks that we got. So
would you agree, Max?
He would have been playing
45.
He would have been playing horse, or they would have been at least running to him. So no, it was a great night, and it was good to see the guys, you know, step up on the defensive end of the floor. And then, you know, at the end of the game and down the stretch, even though it wasn't a great night offensively and our ball wasn't going in, we made free throws when we needed to, and that was huge.
Yeah, as you look at some of the stats, that was obviously a big difference was at the free throw line. And let's talk about 3 big players today: Andrew Meadow, Javen Buchanan, Drew Fielder. We're going to hear from Drew Fielder later on, but Javen Buchanan, our player of the game, what did you see from him today?
I just got done telling him in the dressing room, I thought that was the best defensive performance of his Bronco career. And Max can attest to this because he was told the same thing, and a lot of our players over the years have been told when they're struggling with their offense, we just tell them concentrate on defending and rebounding. And you look at his rebound numbers, he's got 9 rebounds tonight, and he was outstanding defensively. And you know, when the guys invest so much in those things, all of a sudden they'll look up and they'll have 15, 17, and in this case 19 points. So that was huge. I thought Drew Fielder was outstanding today defensively in his pick and roll coverage. He was double teamed almost all night long, and you know, he managed to scratch out some rebounds and score the ball when he got it, and you know, made his free throws. And so both of those guys were huge. And then, you know, Andrew Meadow, I mean, he's the one guy that capitalized.
The contact, first of all.
Well, it's just,
you know,
you see it on the film right there. They were loaded up. That skip pass was available to him, and the 4 that he made were game changers because we needed them, and nobody else was really, you know, able to knock them down. So for Andrew to do that for his team was huge.
And Max, from your perspective, this team is deep, right? There's not one guy. If you're watching this game, you're not like, well, this guy has to have the ball at the end. What's that like, you think, for this team now when we're seeing the depth where we've had 4 games and we've really had 4 different players of the game?
Yeah, I think as this team goes deeper into the season, it'll be harder and harder for teams to scout just because of how many weapons they have and how many different ways they can score, honestly, inside and outside the three-point. So I think they're a very dangerous team, and every game they'll keep improving.
Yeah. Let's look at the team stats today with the 4-point win for Boise State. We talk about the free throw line. That's going to make a lot of coaches happy, but I mean, is that the difference today, making free throws? Because Montana State really struggled from the charity stripe. Yeah,
I mean, the telling number is you want to make more free throws than your opponent's attempt. And so anytime you can put yourself in that position, usually it means you're doing some good things offensively and you're defending pretty well. And I think that's kind of what it was tonight. Even though we weren't making shots tonight, we were making, for the most part, the right plays and the right decisions. And that allowed us to get to the free throw line. And that you know, you look at the free throw numbers and then, you know, our ability to keep their shooting percentages low, that's what won us the game.
Okay, before we let you go, there's no Van Vliet, there's no Ronnie Baker with Wichita State, but they still are undefeated. It's a team with a lot of history. Take us through Tuesday night.
Well, I mean, they don't have Van Vliet and Ronnie Baker, but the two guys they do got will shoot it just as deep and just as efficiently. They are a very big physical rebounding team. They got two guards that are lighting it up from three, and they'll literally shoot it from the logo. So we're going to have to push our defense out a little bit farther, and we're going to have to be on point with, you know, our help and recover. And then when the ball's in the air, it's going to be a fist fight to get, you know, control of it. And we've got to get back to winning that rebounding battle. That's kind of, you know, what this program has been built around, is rebounding the basketball. That's Leon Rice's signature. So we got to get back to doing that, and you know, it'll be a great test for us.
Well, Coach, we appreciate it. This set is for you, by the way. They give us normally a card table folding chair, but to have you on, and Max was like, I have to have the set with the monitor, so, you know,
I got to talk to Joe. I'm supposed to have my Bronco bourbon.
That was the plan.
Doing like Dean Martin, you know, that was, I guess because 12 was up here, they didn't want me to have it. So
next time.
Well, Max has a very specific style. He likes the large rocks. It's the sphere ice, you know, the whole deal. Coach, appreciate the time.
Appreciate you guys.
A lot more to get to. We got Drew Fielder coming up next, live on set. The big man, we hear him. It's Max Rice. It's Joey Jenkins. Drew Fielder is next. Horseshoe Collective Postgame Show.
It's family. Yeah, but it's my friends too.
It's us. Let's go bigger.
Hold up. It's the 07 Hook and Ladder.
It's communication.
Comunicación.
Okay, together is finding common ground.
Even when others say it can't be done.
Like Doctorson Insurance, on the same team.
My team.
That's together.
Let's go.
Boise, football season is here, and whether it's touchdowns or turnovers, fans are still waking up happy thanks to Drink Sip non-alcoholic beer. Always fresh, lower calories, delicious taste. Celebrate the highs, rally through the lows, and always stay in the game. A portion of sales goes to help student athletes. Drink Sip NA Beer Company, brought to you by Bronco legend DeMarcus Lawrence and proud sponsor of the Horseshoe Collective.
It is the Horseshoe Collective Postgame Show, brought to you by St. Luke's Health Plan. 62-58, now 3 straight wins for the Broncos. We got Max Rice, we got Drew Fielder live on set. Drew, dogfight. You've had a few of them in 4 games. Take us through this one where it went right down to the wire. This place was nuts.
Yeah, well, they've been doing a good job. They've played, I think everybody they've played tough, so they're doing good. They run good stuff, but I like this finish a lot better than some of the ones we've had. We really grinded it out, and we got big-time plays by big-time players, so it feels good. It feels good to get a win.
For you, Max, is you know, we were talking about it, the balance of this team. I mean, how nice is it to know that it's not just on your shoulders or even Javen's shoulders, but another good balanced performance by all of you?
Feels good, man. It's nice. I mean, you know, you got injuries are, you know, something that you always can't really plan for, but it's nice to know that we got a really deep bench and we got a lot of guys who love basketball and work so hard and are ready to, you know, go win a game whenever it's their time. So it feels really good, and it breathes a lot of confidence into our locker room and stuff. So
Yeah, coming off that first loss and now winning 3 games in a row against 3 pretty good teams, 2 of them really good. What are your thoughts going into the big matchup on the weekend versus Wichita State?
Man, it's just time to put it all together.
Yep.
And, you know, our prep has been so good, and we've been working really hard. So, I mean, it's just time to really mesh and come together and not worry about mistakes, not worry about anything, but playing as hard as we can. So, excited. It'll be a good test, and I feel really good about these games preparing us for a good one. So, and then headed into Maui as well. So it's going to be good.
Yeah, being a fan, just watching this, like watching some of these highlights, I think it's huge for the leadership you bring to this team and all the stuff you do, the little things that these guys need you to do. Like some of these post-ups are really good. So I was going to ask you also, what is it like transferring from that Power 5 school to here? and kind of joining a new program and getting around new guys. What has that been like for you, and have you enjoyed that and kind of the process behind that?
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, all the changes that I wanted are here, and so it feels really good to just be able to focus on getting better and working as hard as I can and being a great teammate. So and it feels good being able to go to, family dinner and things of that nature. Yeah.
You probably have a lot more tickets that you can give out for games
I
like
know.
this than at Georgetown, right?
I've been having to hit up the guys early to get some extra. But
Yeah.
No, it feels good, but also it's just the accountability levels even higher.
Yeah. You're like, there's a lot more people that are watching me right here. I have the most important question. You brought up Maui. We know that that's coming up. How do you fly on a plane at 6'11" going to Maui? Like, what is that situation like? Are you walking up and down the aisle? Like, dude, I'm crammed. Like, and I'm 5'10".
I know. Well, shoot, we won't be. I don't think we'll be flying commercial. I'm not sure
no,
what
you won't
plane
be commercial,
will be.
I'm sure.
So, they spoil us and they make it easy for us. So I'm just.
But you still have leg room somehow?
Yeah, I have leg room, man. I ain't too hard to please, man. Don't worry about me.
Drew Fielder, forever an ILC guy, for sure. Well, big win for you guys. Thanks so much for the time, Drew.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you guys having me.
Absolutely. 62-58. We're going to wrap up the post-game show coming up next. Max's thoughts. Looking forward to Tuesday. It's the Horseshoe Collective Postgame Show, brought to you by St. Luke's Health Plan.
What does together really mean?
It's combining two things. It's family. Yeah, but it's my friends too.
It's us. Let's go bigger.
Hold up. It's the 07 hook and ladder.
It's communication.
Comunicación.
Okay, together is finding common ground.
Even when others say it can't be done.
Like doctors and insurance on the same team.
My team.
That's together.
Let's go.
Boise, football season is here, and whether it's touchdowns or turnovers, fans are still waking up happy thanks to Drink Sip non-alcoholic beer. Always fresh, lower calories, delicious taste. Celebrate the highs, rally through the lows, and always stay in the game. A portion of sales goes to help student athletes. Drink Sip NA Beer Company, brought to you by Bronco legend DeMarcus Lawrence, and proud sponsor of the Horseshoe Collective.
Back at it on the Horseshoe Collective postgame show, a dogfight against Montana State. Of course, brought to you by St. Luke's Health Plan. As we wrap up the show, Joey Jenkins along with Max Rice. And let's talk about our player of the game today, Javen Buchanan. He's come off the bench. He's been in the starting lineup, but he gets the starting nod today. Explain Javen's game. 19 points, 9 rebounds for him.
Yeah, I'm looking at the stat sheet right now. I think he did it all. He was very positive in the plus-minus. He dominated the paint, shot it very well from the free throw line, 7 for 7, and just looked like a leader out there as well. And I feel like every game he's kind of stepping into that leader role more and more, and you can kind of see his comfortability out there. And coming off that hip surgery he had this summer, he's looking a lot better. Yeah, and again, he had the couple of big threes that gave him that little cushion. Then it gets close. He has that big stop and that rebound, and that's what's so nice about him. He's not just a scorer. He can play defense as well. And I think as this team kind of molds their identity, it's important for him to kind of show his leadership and take those moments onto himself, and that's what he did tonight, and they needed every point they could get, so it was huge for Javen to show up big right here.
Is there something from this team that you're like, dang, I wish I had that on my team? Is there something you watching? Because this is new for you, man. You're a total fan now. Like, I mean, you might as well have a pom-pom. Like, that's got to be weird, right?
It's definitely tough because you can't really do anything. So I'm just trying to cheer these guys on. But they're a fun team to watch, and the fans they're really showing up for these guys. Yeah. So I think the way they've responded after that first game is really awesome. And some great opportunities coming up here pretty soon.
You can't see it, by the way, but Max has his game shoes on, just in case.
just in case.
Whole jersey underneath. No, but
the 7th year.
Yeah, exactly.
Do it.
All right, Max, just really quick, what does Tuesday mean? Wichita State, what's it like when you play a program like that is a program that's had a lot of success in the NCAA tournament?
Yeah, I think just the opportunity to get them to come all the way to Boise is huge. Yeah. And just seizing that moment with your guys and coming out here in front of I'm sure it'll be a packed house again, and just doing everything you can to get that win, because in March that'll be a very important game for this team, and kind of bringing into the Maui Invitational that momentum and confident. If you can beat a good team like that, then you'll be feeling good going into that USC game. So
yeah, it's going to be huge with Wichita State. And you just heard Max. If you haven't gotten your tickets yet, be here. It's Tuesday 7. Make your plans. So the Broncos get to 3-1, 3 straight wins. Max, great stuff as always.
Oh, thanks for having me, fellas.
We'll be back on Tuesday after the game against Wichita State live here courtside. That's going to do it. The Horseshoe Collective Postgame Show brought to you by St. Luke's Health Plan.
What does together really mean?
It's combining two things. It's family. Yeah, but it's my friends too.
It's us.
Let's go bigger.
Hold up. It's the 07 Hook and Ladder.
It's communication.
Comunicación.
Okay, together is finding common ground.
Even when others say it can't be done.
Like Doctors and Insurance, on the same team.
My team.
That's together.
Let's go.
Boise, football season is here. And whether it's touchdowns or turnovers, fans are still waking up happy thanks to Drink Sip non-alcoholic beer. Always fresh, lower calories, delicious taste. Celebrate the highs, rally through the lows, and always stay in the game. A portion of sales goes to help student athletes. Drink Sip NA Beer Company, brought to you by Bronco legend DeMarcus Lawrence and proud sponsor of the Horseshoe Collective.